All right. Was really proud of our guys coming off open week, how we prepared for our game on Saturday and got a good result. And, there was a real physical aspect to that game, and I thought our guys played really physical and tough throughout the game and were able to run the football, and we defended the run pretty well, and that was really the difference in the game. I felt, the guys up front on offense, were able to win the line of scrimmage that day and get us off to a good start. A couple key drives were the last drive of the half when we went up 2 scores, and I thought there was some great individual effort there. Quincy really toughing it out and getting the ball in the end zone on from the 1-yard line, and then defensively really pleased with our performance, especially in the second half. Gave up the one explosive play for a score. We want to avoid that and do better in the first half, and then the first run of the second half we hope to get off to a better start, but overall defended the run really well and were able to affect the quarterback and got a good result. This week we're on the road, team we did not play a year ago, so it's more work to become familiar with their roster and their personnel, and we just got to throw the record out. I'm impressed with Youngstown as we watched yesterday and this morning. Quarterbacks, their leading rusher, and Bo Brungard, very talented, and he makes a lot of things happen with his feet. I think they're really good at tailback with Wright and King. King's a young man that visited our campus, so we know of him and know what he's capable of doing. And then defensively, I just think, they're very active up front. They're sack leaders and tackle for loss guys are Voitis, Martin, Allen, 3 guys that are really, really impressive looking out on the field. And then their safeties are very active. They're up there, and their leaders in tackles, Hall and Shaheed. So this is a game that we need to, once again, focus on our preparation and learn as much as we can about the opponent and get ready to go to play on Saturday night.
Coach, after the North Dakota State game, I think you had mentioned something about maybe, hoping to change some of the ways that you prepare for that type of game. I'm just curious, were you referencing a road game? Do you anticipate kind of any sort of different setup as you go on the road for the first time in a long time here?
Yeah, I think I just wanted to do a better job myself of getting guys more emotionally ready. I felt like we're really locked into the mental part of the game and the physical part, practicing hard. I really was happy with our practices. I just felt like emotionally we needed to be more on edge. And how you do that, just talk to your guys and ask them to be just better, to be really into it. And it takes all our guys, not just the 11 guys playing on the field, but it takes the entire sideline and everybody to be emotionally ready for a big game.
How important was this victory? You mentioned wanting to get the win off the bye week, but then, lost to NDSU, then you have the bye week. Kind of how important do you think it was for you guys to be able to make a statement this week?
Well, every game's important. You want to get a positive result, and that's what we wanted to do. So every game has the same amount of importance, and we want to get a positive result. So we want to prepare as well as we can and hopefully get that at the end of the weekend or at the end of Saturday. That's what we want to do is, you hear the old phrase, 1-0 each week, and it's really, really true. That's what you want to do.
On that preparation aspect, first game outside of the state of North Dakota since the season opener, kind of what's the mission for the guys heading into this one?
Yeah, control what we can control. We talk to our captains and our leadership and hit on it very early. Hey, we got to really do a good job of staying in the moment and handling the road and all those things that come with it. And it's been great to be in the state of North Dakota all those weeks, but now it'll be a little bit different again, a fly trip, which we haven't done for a while, and a number of guys, it'll be either their second trip with our team or some of them their first trip with our team. So just staying in the moment and really locked in on the plan and the game.
You mentioned the Quincy sneak specifically. How valuable is he of a piece, no matter where you guys have him at, whether it was his time at quarterback or now at tight end, and still being able to go in there and do the short yardage even when everybody knows it's coming? How valuable is it to have a guy like Quincy back there?
Well, it's been very valuable. I kind of lost track on his sneaks now. I used to know the exact number and lost track, but he's a big body and has a knack for getting that tough yard. And anytime you have flexibility with your personnel, I think it's a big plus for your team when you can use a guy in a lot of different positions. And he's been that. And I'm just happy to see him continue to help our team, but happy for him too. I thought the touchdown run was just really pretty impressive, the second effort that he put forth to get in the end zone.
And I know we've kind of talked about it a few different times here, but obviously after your last road trip to NDSU, how do you guys get your players out of that mindset after coming off a loss like that on the road and then hitting the road again?
Yeah, you put it behind you. We practice it. Hey, whatever the result of the game, you got to be able to put it behind you and get focused on the next step. And we've really harped on our guys this year, and our guys have done an awesome job. They talk to each other about it. Hey, there's events, and how you respond to events is the only thing you can control. So whether that's during a game, there's a play that goes for you or against you, or a call that goes for you against you, how you respond is really important. There's a result of a game, how you respond is really important. So just focus on the things you can control is really, really what we're focusing on.
After this last Saturday's performance, what kind of things are you planning on adjusting, or things that you want to carry over heading into this weekend?
Well, we want to run the football, and that's going to be a challenge again. Every week it's a challenge to find ways to run the football and control the ball and then defend the run. And as I opened up here with talking about Youngstown, they're very good at running back. This will be the biggest offensive line that we face, and they're very good at running the football. The quarterback adds a running element to it, so we got to do a good job of that. And then explosive plays. We really got to eliminate explosive plays on defense. You got to make them earn their points and earn their yards.
What do you think the key is going to come down to for this game, for who takes it?
I think it's the same thing every week. Who's going to execute, take care of the ball, and who's going to be great at the fundamentals. You got to tackle well, you got to take care of the ball, pursuit, who's going to play with great effort each and every play, because you never know which play is going to be the one that makes the difference in the game.
With the season that CJ has put together, a kicker for you guys, has that changed, how you start to look at situations and how they might play out in that midfieldish range?
Yeah, he's really kicking it well and with a lot of confidence. So that's going to probably it is entering into our thinking. Just like the other day, we were getting in that gray area, whether you go for it on fourth. And, it's just a little bit too long, but it's 47-yarder. We felt he could hit it, and he goes out there and really stroke that one. So it's great for our team, great for his confidence that he's playing well, and now he's feeling a lot better than he was early in the season, so he kicked off, and that helped our team and helped his confidence that he was able to kick off and do very well at that.